Hey, one quarter of the Decodeman, bring you another video. Today is finally the introduction of me doing Beyblade Birth Seasons. Beyblade G Revolution. So it's great. It's the end of the original, and I told you I might not do V Force because I don't really like V Force except for like the big changes, but really for characters it doesn't show up any. So V Force is I'm not doing. I'm sorry. Let's start with G Revolution. G Revolution starts off with Tyson training other Beybladers, like little kids, for training, as role modeling. This was great and awesome. Then after the introduction engine gear for the first blow, wow, what's his face? Kenny does it, and also Hillary, the only important character that returned from B Force that's not an original. I'm sorry, like Hillary, but it's kind of like our token girl or whatever. So only time will tell. So then there's Daichi, our new sixth ranger little kid who's pretty much the wild child of the cast. The rest of the Tyson battles Daichi. Daichi says the battle's not over yet. They battle again. Then introduction of Hero, or I forget his mysterious name. So I will explain this in a little bit because this video is going to last until that point. But here we go. Second episode is Max versus him, mysterious character. Then battle. Then next episode, episode 3. In episode 2, Max and Ray leave the team now because they think they need to get better as a team. Split up because they didn't want Tyson to be a show off, I think, so that's great. Episode 3 introduces us to a supporting plot character, a new character for the All-Stars, which, if you didn't see my original video, the All-Stars are pretty much Max's team, and Ray goes back to the Tigers. And I did do a lot in my old videos. This is just an improvement, so sorry. So the episode kicks off where pretty much the episode's introduction and also be part of a pool plot in episode 3. I forgot to mention that. That's not really important to the plot, but kind of a joke scene. Then the tournament, which I forgot to mention, was tag teams. So it's tag team this year. 2 teams tag team the league finals, which there will be a plot. Episode 5 is there's a random character who had the ability to chameleon his bay, and Kenny loses the match, so pretty much that's great. So Max, the chameleon character, Blader, Tyson defeats him, and really it's kind of funny where the main chameleon player uses his bit piece, but it doesn't work well, so Tyson defeats him easily. Episode 6, Tyson discovers the mysterious characters familiar, and we get into a flashback where Tyson discovers, oh, I know him, and I will get into a little bit. So then Max, Kai, and Daichi battle, and it turns out the feel for that match at Daichi's looks like Daichi's island for no apparent as a funny scene. He wails Kai, which is kind of funny because he's one of the main characters, and it's great. Of a jokes island map, kind of funny. So next part of the episode, the 4 members, thinking it 2 members, Kai and Tyson, but now Daichi and Max. The Chameleon player goes, wait a minute, what about me? And goes, you don't have the experience. You're kind of a cheater, sir. Kind of, that's the joke. Then the reveal turned out, Tyson's brother, which is never explained except for that earlier in the episode with a flashback of Tyson going how he got good enough by seeing his brother cheering him up and getting his experience, which is kind of funny. And one of the retcons in this season that they used the version of Tyson's Bay as like his flashback scene, which kind of confused people, but yeah, that's great. Tyson using his first bay from the toy, which was kind of crappy, sorry. And now the Waybreakers have now been evolved into the G Revolution, and that's our title, and I will explain more next time. Sorry this video was great and a little elongating and annoying, but it's my show. I'm sorry. Decodeman saying bye-bye, and I hope you see the next part of the series. Who knows when time will tell. Bye-bye for now.